welcome back to the channel. As I said in the previous episode with the Z650, that will now be pushed aside for a while. I need to move on to the daily riders. It will give me a chance to actually try and save some money to obviously get back into the wiring loom, and then I'll bring that back in. But as I said in the last episode, today, as you can see in front, is the boosters back in. Doesn't need a great deal. It's just a tart up, bit of a clean up, a bit of a polish. I want to polish the exhaust hanger because I never got round to that. Give all the chrome a quick clean. I've already, so as you can see on the bench, I've already had the polisher out. I've done the top side of the tail unit already. I want to change the mudguard. Go back to the carbon effect for now. I may paint that as well. I was looking at painting the wheels, unsure at the moment, still undecided whether to colour match the inners of the wheels with the paint that's on here, the chameleon flip. I do have a little bit of paint left, or it's paint the front mudguard and leave the wheels black as they are. For those of you that are new to the channel that are unaware of the Hayabusa build, it started off as a standard 1999 Gen 1 GSX1300R Hayabusa. Started off as a regular routine maintenance series that basically going into the fuel pump, changing the filters, spark plugs, etc, etc. And then it kind of took on, it went sort of Street Fighter-ish, and then it went back to full fairing and a complete chameleon flip paint job. I'll show you the bike in a minute if you're unfamiliar with the bike. But as I say, I'll just give you a quick look over the bike. There's a few bits I want to change. I'm actually going to put the mirrors back on because I blanked them for now. And then just work through the bike. Just give it a bit of a clean up, bit of a spruce up. A little bit of maintenance, nothing too serious, because it has been sitting for some time. MOT is due, so it just needs a quick going through. So that's the purpose of today's episode. So let me show you the bike. Alright, so there she is. Not much has changed. Obviously, regular viewers know all about this bike too well. But as I say, it was started off as a basic standard red and black. In fact, I'll put a picture up now. And then it got slightly customed. Changed the indicators. Also the grills, they're now black. New grills in there. Handlebar conversion, which makes it a lot easier. Custom booster graphics. The tail, the actual top part, I've just redone polishing, and as you can see by the colour, even under this light, it is shining a lot better. The rest of the bike needs to be done. The undersides need to be done. As I say, for those of you who are unaware of this, this is a 2007 GSX1300R tail end with adapter plates that bolt into the standard booster frame. Frame was polished, it's looking a bit dull now, but that needs to spruce up. Polished all the hangers, polished the rear swing arm, and it's been extended 6 inches with the extended chain guard, stubby exhaust. That's what I want to look at. I want to actually take that off and polish it. It runs the MotoGP style lube tube for the rear brake fluid, and custom hell lines as well. Obviously I needed to extend them, and they were extended for the clutch and the main brake. All done with gold with black banjos. Right, so I'll show you what it looks like from the rear. So from the rear it's running, as I say, the GSXR K7 tail, clear tail lights, clear indicators. Still running the same standard section tyre, the 190. I didn't want to go fat wheel 330, it doesn't appeal to me. But I did want to go with extensions to see how it performs and how it goes. Again, all the under trays being colour matched in. Again, that needs a good polish. So as I say, it is just a revisit. I mean, hopefully you can see the paint. It's actually Chameleon Flip Paint Sahara. So as you can see, it's flipping from sort of a red, yellow, gold. As I say, I've just finished doing the tailpiece. Tank, that was done not long ago, but just needs a spruce. But all the front fairing, it's very dull and needs bringing back to how the tail looks. But as I say, go check out the playlist if you're unfamiliar with the bike, of how it started. It did deviate quite some way, but it was fun to do. But as I say, we're going to swap out that mudguard for the Gixxer mudguard. Again, just needs to clean. The forks have already been adapted to take the Gixxer mudguard. Again, that was in one of the episodes. But that's what we're going to be working on this episode and probably into the next episode, so I'll continue it on. Right, just show you under the seat as well. As I say, that's a GSXR1000 K7 seat. Obviously the main trays are all cut down from GSXR1000. It is extremely tight in there. That is one of the things I did struggle with when actually putting this in. The amount of room is practically non-existent. But first job, I'm going to take off the exhaust hanger bracket, get that polished. Right, so the wheel's all set up. Just going to give this a going over with some fine grade wet and dry. I just have a look at just polished one of the ends just to see how it comes up. It is a bit scratched, so I'm going to go with wet and dry. I'm not going to show you wet and dry, you've seen it many times of working through the grades. I'm going to start off with 1000, probably go up to 3000. So I'm going to get that done and then join me again when we get back on the wheel. Right, so that's all done, gone into 2500 on that. Got the red block out ready for the main workhorse wheel. Obviously always remembering goggles. Let's see what this comes out like. They're starting to come up nicely. So I'm going to carry on with this and then swap over to the finishing wheel when this is done. I'll show you the results. A few little more areas just to go over. Probably give it one more under the finishing wheel and then that can go back on. Alright, so that's back on. Looking a lot better, just got to clean the exhaust. Alright, so move on to the next job. I'll polish the actual front fairing. Then I can put the mirrors back in. I was running bar-in mirrors for a while, but wasn't completely happy with them. So I'm going to go back to standard mirrors. But say first I want to get the fairing completely polished.